hear that? That sound.
Over the past decade, Stranger Things has become a contemporary cult hit, locking in millions of viewers season after season. And for the cast, after 9 years growing up on screen, the end of the saga is finally feeling real.
You know, when you're in school, the end of school feels so far away. It's not really kind of tangible. And then when it's the end of school, you're like, I'm done with school forever. Like, it is such a surreal feeling. But like, there's so much sadness because you don't want to leave what's behind and a piece of your childhood. So it is such a bittersweet feeling for sure.
Ahead of the release of the final instalment, stars Millie Bobby Brown and Noah Schnapp sat down with 7:30, reflecting on a show that shaped their adolescent years and their social circles. I mean, you two on camera, your characters are very close, and wondering, as it's been reported, does that friendship exist off screen as well?
It's just the... No, we're very, very, very close. Yeah, we're the two babies of the family, so we are thick as thieves.
And much like Millie and Noah in the days before Stranger Things became a cult hit, the show's creators were also relatively unknown.
I mean, the Duffer Brothers came out of nowhere, basically. They had made one small independent movie, which no one saw, which they themselves will tell you completely flopped. And the fact that they were given all this money to make this huge high-concept sci-fi epic really kind of speaks to those early years of Netflix when they were willing to try lots of different things.
As the show's popularity grew, so did the budget. By Netflix standards, the first season was pretty modest, at around $6 million per episode. The new season, however, reportedly cost almost $500 million for all 8 shows.
You are going to help me.
But season 1, I mean, we had no budget there. It was like the road, the bikes, and the lake.
When we were young, the tunnels in season 2, yeah, they were really exciting because we would just play like hide and seek in them on lunch breaks and stuff. So actually the sets were really exciting when we were kids because we would just hang out on them.
I'd say the first set where I was like, whoa, was season 3 Mall. Like, that was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
So what should we do first?
But now it's like, dare I say, it just feels like Stranger Things.
Now!
And there's no questioning the cultural impact Stranger Things has had on the real world. Set 4 decades in the past, the show not only gives reference to the 80s, it revives it. For example,
Oh, it was incredible. Kate Bush is running up that hill, which at that point was like a 40-year-old song, had just absolutely skyrocketed back into the charts after the show used it. And it really speaks to the power of not just the show itself, but it sort of working in tandem with, at that point, really what TikTok was doing, and which was that it was rising exponentially a few years ago, and the younger kids discovering this artist for the first time and having it go viral on social media, which then in effect has this carry-on of it going through the charts. And like, yes, it was a little grim that they didn't know who she was in the first place, but better late than never.
the final season will be protracted, released in 3 stages, with the series wrapping on New Year's Eve.
It ties us together.
Our characters are saying goodbye. It's definitely, I mean, we're best friends and we've been best friends for the last 10 years.
And I think that's reassuring for a lot of the viewers because they're so scared to like let this show go and let go of the world. But I always say like we are best friends, we'll be friends for the rest of our lives, and that's not going anywhere.